Cops taped off outside the building here on Mother's Day as the crime scene units worked the scene. Police say this shooting happened just after 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon near 375 Blake Avenue. Officers arrived and found Quahmir Cruz with a gunshot wound to his chest. EMS, they rushed him to Brookdale Hospital where he was later pronounced dead.
Rest in peace to 18-year-old Quahmir Cruz. He was shot and killed in Brownsville on Mother's Day. I'm about to get into this video reaction, but I just want to let y'all know before I get to the news clip, because a lot of these young boys that come from these dysfunctional areas in Brooklyn, their parents are quick to say when they get killed out here that they was good kids. But this kid right here, maybe he was a good kid to his friends and his family. But when he left outside, when he left his mother's house and he touched them streets, this young boy out here, he was dissing on a lot of ops. This is what probably cost him his life. Dissing on the wrong gang, or he could have got backdoored. I'm going to let y'all listen to one of his music videos. I mean, when I'm telling you, these guys had all type of grips with beams on it. It's only two ways in this life. I keep telling you, young niggas, you either gonna die out here or you gonna go to jail for the rest of your life. Pay attention.
OE, when you hear that straight danger. Big OE to the G, I won't change up. You know my means, you not ready to ride out. Anytime they pop outside, then we bake them. Like last drip niggas caught me, them drippin'. Blade got cold in the 3, couldn't save them. Lil' you, we coming in clutch, ain't going for stunts. When it's up, you can't tame them. Go hit the block, tryna bang his rain. Bitch from up the block, why would I entertain her? Oh, you saying the drop, girl, you got my tank and I'm going, we can fuck around later. Only been trusting my bees and my savior. Ever the fame, we don't fuck with no strangers. Screaming free DG, I'ma set the screen, I told beat, I go straight for the layup. Back then I was broke, at the go get my cake up, but then I look back, niggas still on that same shit. Like the way niggas talking these tracks, but they ain't getting back on the real, yeah, I hate it. Look, I'm in the tail with the boom in the dustpan, we tryna clean like maintenance.
Now the question is, he was just talking about get back and this, that, and the third, and them spinning blocks and them catching bees and this, that, and the third. But will your homies really spin for you? That's the thing. Because we have seen this before. This is not the first time we've seen gang members out here, particularly in NYC, who have a little name, who got a buzz, or who might be a gang leader. We all have seen this time after time when they rep so hard for their gang, they put on for their gang. But then when they lose their life out here, they homies is not jumping in that V, going to spin a block, going to bend a block. RIP to this young man. Even though he was out here dissing ops, he did have a family that loved and cared about him. And it's a sad way to go out, especially on Mother's Day when you're supposed to be spending time with your moms. When you out here dissing, you got to walk around with your gun on you because you got beef. You think them niggas ain't going to come and see you about you dissing on their dead mans?
We're following up on a deadly shooting on Mother's Day in Brownsville. Police say an 18-year-old man was killed, and police are now trying to figure out who pulled the trigger. We've got News 12's Edric Robinson on Blake Avenue with what we know so far this morning. Good morning, Edric. Walk us through what happened here.
Yeah, Marcy, police tell us that 18-year-old Quahmir Cruz.
This little nigga got killed in my hood. I got family that used to live in 375. The building right across from where this kid got killed. R.I.P. to this man. But where is this young boy's father at? Where is his mother at? There's no accountability. I understand, the mother, she can't be around, especially if he got a working mom. Because you do got good mothers that live in these communities. You do got some good fathers that are not in jail, that are not in gangs. But then you have that small group of people who don't want to do nothing with their life. And they don't mind taking your life. When they do catch whoever did this to this young boy, you're going to spend the rest of your life in jail too. It's only a matter of time. Y'all think the NYPD is stupid, But y'all make their job easy for them now. It's not like the early 90s where they really had to get outside and work for their paycheck or their pension. Now all they gotta do is just sit on Instagram all day, watch you little dumb niggas posting grips, talking about who spent who blocked the night before, talking about who got laid down. Like, y'all make their job so easy for them.
Lived in a building near here at the Dyke Houses. Yesterday, there was crime tape just outside of the building here behind me as investigators collected evidence and tried to piece together what led up to this shooting on Mother's Day. Now, take a look at the scene from out here. You can see cops were outside the building here. Crime scene units were at the scene as well. Police say the shooting happened just after 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, right near 375 Blake Avenue. Officers found Quahmir Cruz with a gunshot wound to his chest. EMS took the 18-year-old to Brookdale Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead.
Like, he was dissing on his ops so bad that they wanted to do this on Mother's Day. It was intentional. They meant to do this. They wanted to make his mother cry. And more than likely, his mother gonna have to get on the internet looking for GoFundMes, because in that area right there, the unemployment rate is very high. There's not too many working families that live in that area. The majority of people that live in that area has been on public assistance, food stamps, welfare, all that for generations, been passed down from generation to generation. This is why you mothers and you fathers out there, when y'all raising y'all sons in the hood, y'all gotta pay more attention to who their friends are. Yes, you do have working mothers that can't be everywhere every single time of the day with their child. But you gotta get a little bit more nosy, a little bit more curious, start asking questions. The problem is a lot of these mothers, they scared of their sons, especially the single black mothers, the single Hispanic women. They scared of their own children, bro, because nowadays these young boys, they'll go upside their mother's head. It's nasty work out here. Rest in peace to that young man. Like I said, even though he was dissing on dead ops and this, that, he had family that loved and cared about him. And he ain't deserved to lose his life like this. He should have been getting ready for summer youth. I think you could work NYC summer youth up until the age of 24 years old. So this kid should have been working somewhere in McDonald's while he going to college, stacking up his bread like he fresh out of high school. Now his mother got to prepare funeral arrangements for him. It's nasty work out here. Y'all young boys got to be careful out here this summer, because it's going to be a hot, hot summer. You got to keep your head on the swivel. If you know you dissing on niggas, you better walk around with that grip 24/7. Don't assume because you walked to the store one day and you made it back home safe that that's going to be the case the next time, because you might not be lucky. We talking about Brownsville, bro. Brownsville is the worst neighborhood. I know a lot of people's going to be in the comment section. They might disagree. They might say East New York. They might say Bedstuy, even though Bedstuy is gentrified now. Bedstuy still got its treacherous neighborhoods, just like the Ville. But, you know, this is generations of violence, generations of, you know, just families just being on welfare, just struggling day to day. Even the ones that's working, they struggling to put food on the table.
Right now, investigators, they still haven't seen here crime scene on Mother's Day. Now, take a look at the scene from out here. You can see cops were outside the building here. Crime scene units were at the scene as well. Police say the shooting happened just after 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, right near 375 Blake Avenue. Officers found Quahmir Cruz with a gunshot wound to his chest. EMS took the 18-year-old to Brookdale Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Right now, investigators, they still haven't said what led up to this shooting and if Quahmir Cruz was the intended target. Right now, there's been no arrest. For now, that's the latest from here in Brownsville. Edric Robinson this morning, News 12, Brooklyn.
RP to that that young man, you young boys out here, y'all gotta be safe out there this summer, man. Go get you a job, go to college, try to make something out your life. For a nigga put you out your misery. Stop all that dissing on ops. Y'all niggas is dissing on ops. Y'all niggas be in these music videos with like 10 or 15 of your homies with all these straps. But why you don't have your strap on you 24/7 when you know you live in a crime-infested neighborhood like the Ville and you in a gang? It's mandatory that you keep that thing on you, even going to the chicken spot, even going to the corner store. Real nigga shit. I want y'all to get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. RIP to that young boy. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share. Subscribe. I'm out.
12 Adam 63. Officer needs assistance. Possible 187 at corner Crenshaw and Century.
They shot my brother. They shot my brother.
Thank you for joining us here on News 12 Brooklyn. I'm Marcy Jones. We've got News 12's Edric Robinson on Blake Avenue with what we know. Edric.
Yeah, that's right. We know from police that 18-year-old Quahmir Cruz lived at another building here at the Dyke Houses. It's actually across from where I'm standing. Yesterday, police had taped off this area here as they conducted their investigation, collecting evidence and trying to figure out what led up to this shooting. You can see cops taped off outside the building here on Mother's Day as the crime scene units worked the scene. Police say this shooting happened just after 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon near 375 Blake Avenue. Officers arrived and found Quahmir Cruz with a gunshot wound to his chest. EMS, they rushed him to Brookdale Hospital where he was later pronounced dead. Today, there was still blood right inside of the lobby at 371 Blake Avenue. Police parked nearby. And right now, investigators haven't said what led up to the shooting and if that 18-year-old man was the intended target. Right now, there's been no arrest. In Brownsville this afternoon, Edric Robinson, News 12 Brooklyn.